Say measurement.
Measurements.
Learn about so what do you know about measurement? If you talk about measurement, what are you talking about? Measuring. You know how to measure? How do you measure? You can know how to measure. Any other thing that you can use? A spring. Okay. Any other thing? Huh? A tape. Yes. Any other thing? Now, under measurement, divided into two. We talk about the perimeter, or circumference, or area, and even volume. So today I want us to talk about area. But before we start talk about area, because I would like us to talk about, I want to introduce a term, surface area. You know the meaning of surface? Surface means what? But you know area?
Yes.
So what is area? I have a figure like this. What is area? How do we get the area?
Length times C.
Why length and C? This is a rectangle.
Yes.
Oh, that's what we were taught. So the area is the space. This space here is what we call what?
Area.
So if you want to get this space here, it means you have to multiply the length by its width to give you the space. It's better.
Yes.
That's what we call what?
Area.
What about perimeter?
Distance around figure.
Oh, that means perimeter is the line. Is that right?
Yes.
So if I want to get perimeter, I just go through the line, that line, then I come that, then like that, then after that, come back to where I started. So if I go around the figure until where I started, then I call it what?
Perimeter.
Can you understand the difference?
Yes.
Yes, the difference is that the perimeter is the line, then area is the space. Now, I know you've learned about area of a circle in this class, right?
Yes.
How do you get the area of a circle?
Pi.
I don't understand pi.
2/7.
That's pi.
Yes.
It means? What does it mean? What does the 2/7 mean? Oh, you were just told that pi is 2/7.
Yes.
And you don't know what it means.
Yes.
I don't know what it means. So you want to use what I don't know. Eh? Who can tell us what a pi is? Because this is what you were taught in class 6. Pi was taught in class 6, right?
Yes.
What's pi? You don't know? Anybody? So when you measure a circle, it will give you. So for example, I have a circle like this one here. So when I measure which part? The outer part.
Yes.
This one.
Yes.
It will give me 3 and
7.
what? So if I measure this one, I will get 3 and 7.
Yes.
It's not right. It's not right. It's not right. When I measure the distance around a circular figure, I will get what we call circumference. What's that?
Circumference.
But not pi. So what is this pi? How do we get this pi? Let's make this sure. You don't want to waste a lot of time. Is there anybody that has a clue of what pi is? Or I explain it. Now, pi, it was just derived by a Greek man. There was somebody called William Jones. this guy was a Greek. And remember, long time ago, when you were at home, we never had like the TVs that you have today at home, that keep you busy at home, where you watch Nickelodeon, Jim Jam, and the rest. So during that time, this guy called William Jones, he was left in the house alone. And so, being a scientist or a mathematician, somebody who wants to explore much, he decided to measure everything in the house, literally everything, because he was alone. He was wondering what to do in the house. The parents went to work and he was left alone. So he decided to measure things in the house. So he measured all the figures that you can know, the straight figures, using 30 centimeter ruler. And when he came around about some circular things like the ball in the house, now he was wondering, how can I measure the distance around a what? A ball. And so he took a string. What did he do? A string, just like this. And so what he was doing, he placed the string against the circular object all around. And after doing that, he transferred that length to the ruler. And he was able to know the what? The length of the circular things. And because there were very many circular objects in the house, he was getting tired. But he was realizing something. That why, if I measure this one, measure the whole of it, then again put a stretch that cuts the circular object into two equal parts. What we call a what? A diameter. So when he divided the distance around the circular object using that diameter, he was getting what? 307. He took a smaller one, placed that string around it, and then got the diameter, divided, he got with a smaller object, a larger circle, a smaller circle. It remained 3 and 7. Then he came up with something that if I get the circumference, then I divide by its what? It's what? Diameter. My answer is always 3 and 7. Are you together?
Yes.
And so he said, there is no need of measuring, because if I check everything that I measure, whether it is smaller circle or a larger one, if I divide it by its diameter, I will simply get what?
3 and 7.
And from there was a formula that he got from there. He decided to say, what about if I want to get this circumference? Get together. What do I do? I need to multiply, isn't it?
Yes.
So what is like that? So if I want to get the circumference, I'm going to do what? This 3 and 7, I'm multiplied by?
Diameter.
So he never wanted now to continue measuring. So what he was doing, just to measure the diameter, then multiply by 3 and 7, and the answer is equal to
Circumference.
Get together.
Yes.
And so he named this thing here P. And P in Greek means what? It's written as that, as pi. So here we call it what? So he said, now, for me to get circumference of a circle, I am going to do what? To multiply P with a symbol of that. So I'm going to multiply pi, this one here, by what? By the diameter. And then I'm going to get
Circumference.
So that is how this pi came to be together.
Yes.
That's what you get after you divide the circumference by the
Diameter.
to multiply again.
Yes.
So this pi now can now help us to get the area of a circle, because remember I said the area is just the space. See?
Yes.
So if the area is the space, how would you get the area of this one? if you don't have the length and the width? How will you get it? That's why now the pi is going to help you. We are going to use the radius now with the pi to get the distance or to get the area on. So, in other words, if I have pi times the square of the radius, then I'm going to get what?
Area.
Sawa.
Yes.
And that's how you got the what? The area of a circle to be? But that one was what you were taught. Sindio? Today I have something different. Today I have something
Different.
because I don't have just one figure, I have several of them. Like you can see, I have a circle here. I have a circle here. I think you have papers with you. So I would like you to at least get cutouts from those papers that you have using a compass. You get 2 cutouts. Then after that, you have something like this. So the cutouts are something like this. So first of all, you start with the cutouts. Get the cutouts. Then I will tell you what to do with the cutouts. Then from there, we can see what we are going to make of it. So after drawing, I think we are through with what we are doing. Are we through?